Jim Kwik, Limitless, upgrade your brain, learn anything faster, and unlock your exceptional life. In today's fast-paced world, we are inundated with information, leading to the question, is technology harming our learning abilities? Jim Kwik's Limitless delves into the relationship between our cognitive abilities and the rise of digital technology. The book explores how we may be hindering our own ability to learn due to reliance on technology and the loss of critical thinking. Instead of succumbing to this digital overload, Kwik offers valuable insights and practical tips to optimize our brain function, emphasizing the power of neuroplasticity, eliminating negative thoughts, and finding our purpose.
Digital technology, Boon or Bane? The advent of digital technology has made our lives easier, but at what cost? With easy access to information and constant stimulation, our cognitive abilities may be diminishing. Over-reliance on technology results in a weakened capacity for critical thinking and a compromised memory. Jim Kwik suggests disconnecting from our devices for 30 minutes a day to allow for relaxation and creativity. While our brains are highly adaptive, it is essential to keep them in good shape to avoid long-term negative effects. Changing your brain. Our brains are highly neuroplastic, and each of us has the power to change our own brain. By purging our minds of limited ideas, entertained lies, such as the belief that our IQ is fixed for life, we can start thinking positively and reach our full potential. The process of learning can create new neural pathways and change the structure of our brains, making them even bigger. We can all do the same thing as London cab drivers who spend years memorizing streets to pass an exam and are proven to have more gray matter in their memory centers. Intelligence level can change and grow over time, and we all have the potential to be a genius. Positive thinking. Our dominant questions shape our minds and determine our outlook on life. By replacing negative thoughts with positive ones, we can shift our mindset to a limitless, positive one that can even benefit our health. Will Smith's dominant question was, how do I make this experience more magical? By acting on it, he transformed a challenging situation into a positive one. Rather than asking disempowering questions like, how can I become invisible, we should ask questions that empower us. By recalling past successes and mocking our inner self-critic, we can learn to be positive and open ourselves up to the joys and possibilities of life. Find your purpose. Passion and purpose are not the same things. While passion is internal, purpose is aimed at benefiting the world around us. Identifying your purpose can give you limitless motivation and energy to achieve your goals. By defining yourself and your purpose, you can change your behavior positively. Identifying with a goal or habit you want to develop can also increase your motivation. Support your brain. In order to support your brain, you need to get enough sleep, eat healthy foods, and exercise regularly. Sleep deprivation can lead to physical and mental health issues, including depression, irritability, heart disease, and Alzheimer's, so it's crucial to prioritize sleep. Exercise not only benefits your physical body but also boosts your brain's memory and learning hub. Good nutrition is also essential, with avocados, blueberries, broccoli, dark chocolate, eggs, leafy greens, salmon, turmeric, walnuts, and water being the top 10 brain-boosting foods. Building a habit of getting enough sleep, eating well, and exercising regularly takes time and effort, but it's worth it for a healthy brain and body. Boosting productivity with flow and baby steps. The state of flow can increase productivity up to 500%, but distractions can disrupt it. To achieve it, eliminate distractions and set aside at least 90 minutes for the task. Also, avoid multitasking, as it hinders productivity. For difficult or tedious tasks, break them down into smaller steps to avoid procrastination. By doing so, you are more likely to complete the job effectively. Learning hacks. Jim Kwik's book explores ways to use music, smell, and techniques such as primacy and recency, Pomodoro, active recall, and spaced repetition to study efficiently. Studying is not a table task, and the author of the book has provided valuable insights into this subject. One must be efficient with their study time, and music can be of help here. Research has shown that words and melodies activate different parts of the brain, and some types of music, such as Baroque music with 50 to 80 beats per minute, can enhance learning. Also, studying in the presence of a relaxing aroma can facilitate memory consolidation, and the smell can help with the recall of information. The author suggests rubbing some essential oil on your wrist and use it when you are studying or right before your exam or presentation to help recall information. To maximize your study time, the author introduces the Pomodoro technique. This method involves dividing study periods into 25-minute chunks of productivity called Pomodoros, each followed by a 5-minute break. While using this technique, you can incorporate active recall by reviewing the materials after every Pomodoro and writing down everything you learned before taking a break. Additionally, the author suggests the principles of primacy and recency, which are playing the essential information at the start and end of your study sessions and arranging the less crucial midsection in a manner that is suitable for you. Spacing repetition is another technique, which involves reviewing new materials at regular intervals, such as in the morning and evening, to help consolidate the information into long-term memory. Put together, these learning hacks will help anyone who struggles with taking in, retaining, and recalling valuable information. In conclusion, the book Learning Hacks teaches valuable and efficient ways to study. From using specific types of music to employing active recall, spaced repetition, and Pomodoro techniques, this book is a useful guide to maximize learning efficiency. Enhancing memory and concentration through visualization. The key message highlighted in this book is how visualization techniques can strengthen memory and concentration. It suggests treating concentration like a muscle that can be strengthened by practicing visualization techniques. For instance, when having a conversation, the object of focus is like a glowing ball, refocus on it when the mind wanders. When you need to memorize things, associate visual imagery to words or numbers. To memorize a list of words, create a crazy story relating the words to each other. Similarly, in preparation for a presentation, assign each key point to a place or an object in a room using the loci method. The best approach to training memory is to learn how to associate anything that needs to be remembered with visual imagery. Rather than thinking of memory as having either a good or bad memory, it is instead advisable to train the memory. Reading for success. Reading is essential for success in life as it develops mental functions, enhances memory and concentration. To read faster and better, try reducing subvocalization by counting out loud or using a visual pacer. Remember to commit at least 30 minutes a day to reading to truly reap the benefits. Reading may not be a pleasurable activity for everyone, but it is a crucial aspect of success. Research has shown that reading ability correlates with higher paying jobs and greater opportunities to succeed. Reading gives your brain a vigorous workout, enhancing memory, and increasing concentration. By giving up reading, you may be hindering your own potential for growth and development. Unfortunately, most adults read no faster than elementary school kids, limiting their abilities to learn, grow, and perform. The answer lies in reducing subvocalization, which means pronouncing each word in your head, limiting reading ability. To overcome this, you can try counting out loud to train your brain to subvocalize less and learn to see the words rather than saying them. Another effective way to improve reading skills is by using a visual pacer, like sliding your finger down the page as you read. This technique uses the eye's natural ability to track moving objects, potentially increasing your reading speed by 25 to 100%. But remember, reading takes time and effort, so you must commit at least 30 minutes per day to reap the benefits. By learning how to read efficiently and effectively, you can unlock new doors to learning, growth, and success. Expand your thinking. Intelligence comes in different forms. To become a better problem solver, change your thinking patterns. One way to do it is by using the thinking hat technique, where different colored hats signify different thinking approaches. For some problems, you may need to think exponentially, identifying the root cause and attacking it. Innovator Naveen Jain's company Viome tackled chronic illness by analyzing an individual's gut microbiome instead of looking for piecemeal solutions. Exploring different ways of thinking brings different perspectives to the table and increases your chances of accomplishing great things.
As we constantly battle information overload and the potential harm of digital technology, Limitless teaches us to tap into our innate abilities to learn and grow. Through embracing neuroplasticity, identifying our purpose and passions, and fostering a positive, focused mindset, there are no bounds on what we can achieve. By incorporating practical tips to improve sleep, diet, and exercise, we can create a strong foundation for our brains to function at their best. Through implementing techniques such as visualization, increasing concentration, and varying our thinking patterns, we can unlock our exceptional lives and truly become limitless.